I'll show you this. Sometimes people talk about like stage paint, like 2-stage, 3-stage and stuff like that. This is how they do candy paints. Okay, these are the little bits that I'm going to be doing in blue. So if you look at this, it's like a glitter. Okay, you put a few coats of this down. I'll show you the sort of next stage in a bit, but it comes out like glitter. Okay, and then you put the candy over the top of that, because candy paint isn't strictly a paint, it's a dye, or a tinted something. Yeah, I'm going to do these bits in candy just to see how they look. I've got a load of blue candy left, because obviously I didn't finish doing the paint that I was originally going to do, and I was going to do the wheels in candy blue as well, which I'm now doing in the purple. So I thought I'd show you this just so you can see how it sort of works. This stuff, you only have to leave it like 10 minutes in between each coat, and then I think you have to leave it 30 minutes, I think. This is from a company called Custom Cans by Specialist Paints online. Base colour, yeah, 10 to 15 minutes between coats, and then leave for 60 minutes before applying the custom effect, which is a candy, and then 2 to 5 coats depending on how deep you want the candy to look. So I'm going to give this 10 minutes in between each coat, and then sit and leave it for an hour, I suppose, and then I'll sort of come back and I'll show you what it's like putting the actual candy effect over the top of it. I've got some Intercoat clear lacquer, which is good enough for what these bits are. It's still going to be a high gloss lacquer, so we shall see what's going on. I've also been told to stop swearing on my videos, because apparently the grandkids sit and watch this now because they like watching Grandad work with a bike. So hello kids. Anyway, yeah, I will check in and show you the candy going on. I did get all the rim of the back wheel polished. The whole lot's cleaned up. So when I have to wait an hour for this to fully dry before I put the candy on, I will get the back wheel masked, and then that way, hopefully today, because this stuff dries fairly quick, hopefully today I can get a coat of etch primer on, and then get the front wheel off and strip the paint off the rim of that as well. Yeah, I might cheat and just sort of bench it off instead of faffing around with paint strip all the time, but we'll have a look. We'll have a look. Hopefully I'll be able to lift the bike up enough on my lift to get that done. So I should be back with some colour soon. Right, so here we go. It's time for some colour. I'll spin you around and try and keep it away from my camera. Getting all the little bits and pieces. And that is how you do candy paint. Garage is getting such a mess now. Nearly out of this tin. luckily I've still got more. Right, I'm going to put this down. What a pain. Didn't get a very good coat on that paint because it was almost out, that one. Could go over these. Get it out, Albert. And if you look, that's kind of how it will look once it's lacquered. You get that kind of metallic showing through. So I'm going to crack on and do this because time is of the essence. So it dries to a bit of a matte finish, like a satin finish. It's not shiny at all. It's not until you start putting the lacquer on. A few heavy drops on there. I don't know whether some of that's still a little bit wet, but it says leave it an hour. I mean, these are tiny little trim bits, so I'm not too fussed about these. At the end of the day, if they don't turn out that nice, I can just blast them back and polish them or something, or black. So I've got about a minute left. I've got a little bit of clear left, so there's probably only going to be a couple of coats, but it'd be enough just to give that shine and a little bit of protection on it. So while I've been waiting for that, I've been getting the back wheel masked up. That's almost ready to go. Once these are lacquered, I'll give it like half hour or so, and I can probably carefully move them somewhere out of the way, and I can rig something up so I can start undercoating the back wheel. Time's getting on a bit today. It's 2:15, so I'm probably not going to start undercoating it till about 3 o'clock. Yeah, I won't get any purple on today, but I can get the back wheel undercoated so it can dry overnight. Get up early in the morning. 2 tins of purple paint turned up today, so I can crack on. I'm going to use a can on each one, so it's probably going to be about 6 coats, same as I've done on the bodywork. Yeah, hopefully early in the morning it'll all be purple. It's dry to the touch in about half hour, so I can rip all the masking off and put it somewhere safe. And I'm going to try in a couple of days and look and see if I can lift the front end of the bike up and drop the front wheel out, quickly bench all the paint off the rim and start polishing that and masking up again. It's Friday at the moment, so my plan is to have everything done hopefully by Thursday. So Thursday and Friday I can be tidying the garage up, because it is a mess. There's just overspray everywhere. I knew it was going to happen, but even some of my tools, see they're a bit dusty in there. I mean, the toolbox has been shut, but anyway, that's my time up, so I'm going to get off it and put some clear on. As soon as I've used the whole can up, I'll show you a quick vid of what it looks like when it's all clear coated, and hopefully I can get the back wheel undercoated. Right, I didn't like how the blue came out. Doesn't look great. Not happy with that. I don't know, it looks alright on the camera. A weird finish. I think I'm just going to strip them and polish them, or just do them black. Can't go wrong with black, can you? Anyway, that's the coat of etch primer on the wheel. Just black there. Can't see nothing. This whole garage is getting dark and dingy, you know. Primered, masked up as best I can. This primer dries pretty quickly, but no, I'm not going to get round to doing another coat, or I'm not going to get round to doing a purple today anyway. You know, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, I think the missus up from work, and we do our sort of weekly shop and veg out and chill out a bit on the sofa after a week of working. And as well as working, I've been working non-stop in here as well. But yeah, I'm going to get one more coat on this, and I will show you once we get some purple on the back wheel. But look, there's that blue. It's just, I don't know, not come out quite how I hoped it would. So I was going to strip them and do blackish, black maybe. I mean, some of it's Audi, it can polish. I have seen these they go on the side panel. I have seen them polished. It just goes in the pile of polishing work. That I'm not going to polish. That would be an absolute nightmare because of the shape and the profile of it. So that will probably be stripped and go black. Where's my little, yeah, see, even they look pretty crappy as well, so I've probably ruined them now because they're plastic. I'll have to get some more. Nah, I'll try and strip them, see what happens. If not, I'll have to buy some. But anyway, I shall check in tomorrow once we've got some purple paint down on the wheel, and yeah, it's alright. It's all nice even coverage. Cool stuff. So I had a rethink, and I can get the coats on today. So there you go. That's I'm so glad I went with this purple. Everywhere. I'll do the whole bloody bike in this. There we go, that's the first coat on. Good thing about wheels is they're quite a sort of mottled finish anyway, so the fact that it's, even if it got a bit of orange peel on it, it's still going to be okay. It's going to look okay because that's the kind of finish that wheels are anyway. So I reckon I'll get 4 or 5 coats on, hopefully. I'm just going to use the whole can up. I'm going to use the can on the front, can on the back, and then leave it not too long and remove all the masking. So yeah, I love this purple. I wish I'd never seen this blue. I don't think candy out of an aerosol is a brilliant idea, but as you can see, this purple goes on so well. It's so forgiving. So yeah, purple wheels it is, with a polished rim and a lovely fetching mask, because otherwise I get a mouthful of powdery dusty rubbish. So I'm going to crack on and get as many coats as I can, and I shall grab the GoPro when I'm removing the masking, which should be soon. I'm going to have to sit and plan on my watch and see when I can get that done. And that's it. There's a fair amount of coats on that now. 4, 5 maybe. Let's get some light on here. Yeah. Beautiful. Now I'm going to give it about 25 minutes and remove all the masking. Then we'll see how well I've masked it up. Take you around this side as well. But I've got the camera and the light the right way around. There we go. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Flappy bit of a bubble wrap there. Yeah. Those were all the little crevices and nooks and crannies and stuff. Yeah, so a nice finish on all the. Can't get in there with the camera and the light. But yeah, you can see it's nice and light. You can just pick out that metallic flake in it. See? So yeah, in about 25 minutes we'll see how good my masking up is and whether I've made a mess of my nice polished rim. Should be fine. It's only going to be, if there is any on there, it's not going to be much, so I should just get be able to get away with using a little bit of degreaser. What is going on with my mask and my glasses, man? I'm all caught up. Right, yeah, there we go. So yeah, well, we'll see what happens. I'll video the unveiling, because at least if I've done it wrong I can start swearing again, because it gives me good reason to. Alright then. You know what, I'm just going to carefully remove some of this masking now. If it's gone wrong, it's gone wrong. Ooh, no, maybe I won't, because it's just dropping dust everywhere. No, don't touch it. I thought I'd try and remove some of the masking, but then it just kind of started knocking dust everywhere. I don't know. Shall we? Yeah, let's have a look, shall we? Put the gloves on. So, just the pencil quite tacky. Feel free to talk among yourselves. And that's probably a little bit boring if you can't really see anything, but I just wanted to do a little bit of a unveiling kind of thing, so give it a bit of work, I think. No? Oops, that's okay. Anyway. Oh yeah, awesome. Man, so much lost on this. Yeah, stop it. That's absolutely no, that's okay. Oh, that was close to going through the masking then. A tiny bit's gone right up to it. And so far, lovely. Excuse the blue bit, that's actually it's a blue fine line take. Get this other side, it's all wrapped. Well. There's so much masking on this, ridiculous. But that's some bugger, isn't it? I lost probably a little bit of it. Yeah, stop it! I've just used my body to target. Anyway. There we go. Now it's coming. So tight. I'm trying to get some of this fine line take off. It's really awkward. There we go. Tiny little bit of purple on the polish there. Just such a small amount, just a tiny little dab of use some texture or something. And that come off. So last little bit of tape here and I'll stop the video, but this is the real fine line stuff. This is where it goes right up to the polished bit of the rim. And this is what I want to get it off now before the paint goes too hard, and then it's going to pull it and make a mess of it while it's still soft and tacky. There we go. Look at that. A nice polished lip there. going into the rim, that with that little bit of paint. Yeah, look there, little tiny bit there. That's fine. No, happy with that. So good job, Scott. I'm going to get off. Next up is sorting the front wheel out, and then we're done. I can start assembling some stuff. Right, unfortunately I couldn't get the front wheel off. I need some more axle stands or something, so painting of the front wheel is now on hold until the swing arm turns up sometime this week. In the meantime, I managed to unseize 3 out of the 4 choke inserts. I could do the 4th, but I'd have to split the carbs, and I really don't want to get into that at the moment. But it's a 75% improvement over no choke at all, isn't it, really? So what else have I done? Oh yeah, this painted the rear caliper up. It's all painted yesterday, so it's dry. Yeah, I'll give that a couple of days. I can get that reassembled. So I'm kind of on hold now. I'll just get on with some polishing. Got the grab rail to polish. I've got all the front brake footrest mechanism. That's all sanded back, ready for polishing. So I'm going to crack on with that. So there's not going to be many updates until this swing arm arrives. I think he's going to be posting it today, so I should have it by the weekend. So this could be a slow week. Some grab rail all done, nice and shiny. I'll finish it off a bit by hand. There's still some polishing soap over it, but that's alright. Fingerprints everywhere. Yeah, that'll do. That's my little polishing kit. Right, on with the rest of it. Still nothing much to report, I'm afraid. I'm still waiting on this swing arm to turn up. So things are kind of on hold, so I'm going to wrap this up for this sort of episode. But I've got my polished bit on. Took all the webbing line off of that, all the cast line, and got that fitted. You can see the difference in that polishing and that polishing. How my sort of polishing skills are improving. This one's a lot duller, so that'll get repolished. I still don't know what to do with these, whether to go to plain black or something. I don't know. Brake reservoir hose is off. I've got a new hose coming for that. That's about it. That's about all I can go into really now. Just need to make sure I haven't lost a little bolt that I put somewhere safe. Chain guard. I've got this little box of bits and pieces, and there was a certain bolt that I had to make sure stayed safe, and I think I've probably lost it. Not a bolt, it was a bracket. It was a bracket for the swing arm. Oh well, be okay. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm not going to pick it up again until the swing arm turns up. Once that arrives, I can get the back end, well, even if I just get the swing arm on with the shocks, I can put it on the paddock stand, whip the front wheel out, and then that can go the same way as the back wheel. Just sat down there. Yeah, kind of on hold now. That's that brown paper I was looking for. I put some brown paper somewhere safe and forgot where it was. Right, yeah, so I'm just going to get off and pick this up at a later date. It should only be another couple of days, I think, hopefully, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, so yeah, check in for the next episode where there should be a lot more updates then. Okay.